So you're thinking about moving to Bolingbrook, Illinois, but you have a couple more questions. You need some answers. You want to know exactly how far Bolingbrook is from the airport. You want to know how far it is from Chicago. You want to know if Bolingbrook has the grocery stores that you shop at. All right, well, you found the right video, because in this video today, I'm going to go ahead and take you, on a tour of Bolingbrook, Illinois on a Google map today, so you can see exactly with your two eyes how far it is from Chicago, how far it is, from the airport, what exactly is in Bolingbrook, Illinois, what are the streets I'm going to be traveling on if I choose to move to Bolingbrook, Illinois. And I'm going to cover that on today's video. If you choose to stick around to the end of today's video, then I'm going to go ahead and share with you some census data about Bolingbrook, Illinois. And I'm also going to go ahead and take it a step further and show you some homes on the market that you can get for the median price here in Bolingbrook, Illinois, and the high price in Bolingbrook, Illinois. We're about to get after it right now. Let's go. If this is your first time on this channel, you want to know everything there is to know about living in Chicago and the neighboring suburbs like Bolingbrook, Illinois, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you get first to know about the current market in Chicago. Hey, what's up? It's Marlon here with my team, and we get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make that move to Chicago, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or you're moving in 90 days, please do not hesitate. Give us a call, shoot some text, send us an email so we can help you make a smooth move to the city of Chicago, because that's all we're trying to do. All right, so we're here and we're getting after it today, and we're going to be covering Bolingbrook, Illinois on a Google map, and we're going to jump right into it. So follow me to the computer. All right, so we're here on my computer here. I got Bolingbrook, Illinois pulled up here on the Google map for you to see easily. It's highlighted in red here. And the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to exactly determine how far it is away from Chicago. Okay, so if you can see here, if I zoom in a little more, you can see here that Bolingbrook is bordering the 55 expressway. So that is really nice, because the 55 expressway is a toll-free highway, right? So whenever you get on it, you're not going to have to pay any tolls no matter how long you ride on it. So that's going to be really nice to know that if you are living in Bolingbrook, you're going to be less than 5 or 10 minutes away from the expressway. So that's going to be really nice. All right, so if we're trying to get to Chicago, yes, we would take the 55 expressway here. Let me mark it up here so you can see it. But yeah, this is going to be the 55 expressway, and this is going to be the road we're going to take all the way to Chicago. Okay, so let's see. Let's zoom out here. Now, if we're trying to get to Chicago, it is going to take us around 30 miles. So that's going to put us at around 35 to 40 minutes with the drive with no traffic. Okay, now it could be a little longer, close to an hour if you are traveling around those peak hours of the day, around 5 o'clock when many people are getting off of work. That's when it does get a little hectic on the 55, okay? But for the most part, it should only take you around 30 to 40 minutes to get back and forth from Chicago, okay? So we can see here, Chicago's over here on the right of Bolingbrook. Bolingbrook is gonna be southwest of Chicago, okay? And, to get here, right, again, you just ride on the 55, really easy, right? Ride on the 55 here, all the way up. It's gonna curve right here, and then it's going to bring you all the way here into Chicago. So from Bolingbrook. So that's going to be really nice, really easy to get around. So that is going to be a huge plus. Now, if you can notice here, there's also going to be a landmark on your way to Chicago. It's going to be the Midway International Airport located right here, which is going to be really nice as well. So if you're trying to, fly in to Illinois or to Chicago and you want to get as close as you can to Bolingbrook, you're going to want to fly into the Midway International Airport. And then that's only going to take you around the same amount of time to get back and forth from Bolingbrook to the airport, around 35 minutes, putting you at around 22 miles, okay? Give or take some traffic. But for the most part, it's going to be very easy to get back and forth from Chicago and to the airport, okay? Now, the other airport is going to be the O'Hare Airport, which is going to be on the other side of Chicago, right? Right now, we're on the south side, right? If we're trying to get to O'Hare, that one's going to be this one up here. And that one's going to be on the north side of Chicago. And that one's going to take you a little bit longer to get to, just because it's a little further away, maybe around 40 minutes, 45 minutes to get to O'Hare. Really not that bad when you think about it, but I just want you to know that. All right, here's Midway again, and there's O'Hare, okay? And down here is Chicago. You got the UC, you got Millennium Park, right? So if you're ever trying to get to those destinations, it's going to be really easy, okay? So let's kind of zoom in here to Bolingbrook, and you can kind of see Bolingbrook here is a really good size here. They're going to have around 74,000 residents. So just think about that, right? It's not going to be small by any means. They're going to have a good amount of people living here, a good amount of people who like staying here as well. And some positives about it is that it's going to be bordering some really nice and other suburbs that people do visit and move to as well. So let's kind of see what Bolingbrook is bordering here. It's going to be bordering Naperville, so that's going to be a huge one there. A lot of our clients love Naperville. A lot of them like to move to Naperville. So knowing that you're going to be right there next to it, more or less 5 to 10 minutes away from Naperville, then that's going to be a huge plus as well. Aurora is going to be over here, to the left of Naperville as well. You're going to have Plainfield down here. You're going to have Romeoville bordering Bolingbrook as well. Lamont is going to be over there. And then gonna have Woodridge here and Westmont. All right, gonna be over here as well. Now, Bolingbrook is in a great location as well. Here's Bird Ridge and Darien and Willowbrook. All right, so you're gonna see that Bolingbrook is around a lot of other suburbs. So you might find yourself in some of these different areas as well, or there may be some areas that you may also want to check out if you are thinking about moving to this area of Chicago. Okay. So that's going to be nice. All right. So those are going to be the neighboring suburbs there that you're going to want to check out. But I want to point out here some more stuff inside of Bolingbrook. So let's zoom in here. All right. So like I always do, I want to point out the hospital here. So if anything does happen, God forbid it does not happen, but if anything does happen, there is help nearby. You're going to see here, it's going to be the UC Chicago Medicine Hospital in Bolingbrook. All right. So that's going to be really nice. It's going to be a 24-hour hospital as well. And it's going to be located right here on Lily Cash and Schmidt Road. Okay. So if you don't know where it's at, you just found out where it's at right now. Lily Cash is this one. Schmidt Road is this one right here. And here is the hospital. All right. So it's really nice, right? Really convenient, right there next to the highway, really quick to get to if you need any help. All right. So that's going to be really nice. Now, down the street from the hospital is going to be the high school. Okay. So let's kind of point it out here, right? Here, down the street, we saw the hospital right here. If we go down the street here just a little bit, oh wait, too far down. Here we go. It's going to be Bolingbrook High School. Okay, so this is going to be the high school that more than likely your kids are going to be going to, because Bolingbrook only has one high school. Okay, so they have one high school. It's going to be this one, and it's going to be really large high school. Okay, so they're going to meet a lot of different students at this high school, and they're going to love all that they're going to experience with their high school years there. Okay, so this is going to be the high school for Bolingbrook. Now, it's in a very central location. If you're, in terms of Bolingbrook, because it's right there in the middle, you kind of see here, it's right in the middle of Bolingbrook. So again, it's going to be the high school that your kids are going to go to. There's the high school, right? You can see we have, stuff this way, and we also have stuff this way. So it's in a really good location in terms of Bolingbrook. They picked a good location for it, just like they picked a good location for the hospital as well. So that is really nice. All right, now next, what I want to do is I want to kind of point out some major roads that you might be traveling on here, so you know exactly how to get around Bolingbrook when you are in there. Okay, so again here, let's look at the major roads. We talked about the 55, right? Now let's kind of look at another road here, right? Here's the 55 here. Now you may be wondering what's all of this yellow around the 55. Bolingbrook is in a great location, especially since it's off of the 55 expressway. But what also makes it, in a good location, it's kind of in a central part of the south suburbs of Illinois, and of Chicago. So they're going to have a lot of different distribution centers around the 55 expressway. So, that may contribute to some of the traffic that you may experience when you are trying to get on and off of the 55 expressway, especially during some peak hours of the day. There are some 18-wheelers over there that are going to be moving cargo around. So just keep that in mind and make sure you plan ahead if you are trying to get on this expressway, because sometimes it does take, a couple minutes just to get on, because it is a popular destination right there. Okay. But nonetheless, right, 55 is going to be a major road that you're going to be on. Boughton Road, yes, I'm saying that correct, is going to run along the north side of Bolingbrook, this road here. And that's going to be another major road that you're going to be on. They have tons and tons of things to do, tons and tons of things to eat, places to go, take your kids. A lot of things are going to be on Boughton Road. Okay, so that's going to be another road, again, running north, running east and west through Bolingbrook. Okay, now two other roads I want you to know about is going to be the 53 right? Illinois Route 53 is going to be right there. And then Weber Road, okay? So Weber Road is going to be right here on the left side, right? So those are going to be the major streets that you're going to be on. So Weber Road is going to be the one to take you into Naperville. 53 is going to be the one to take you either into Romeoville this way, or if you're trying to go further north like Wheaton or Woodridge, then that's where the 53 is going to take you if you're going north, okay? As you can see here, right, Woodridge right there. So those are going to be the major streets you're going to be on. And I want to point out to you next is our golf courses, all right? So I know I got a lot of golfing clients here. I want to make sure you guys are taken care of and you guys know where the nearest golf courses are so you can make sure that swing is tight and it's nice, all right? So the first one I want to point out is the Bolingbrook Golf Course. This is going to be the biggest and the most popular golf course in Bolingbrook. And they also have a lot of different events in this area as well. So that's what's going to make it really nice. So if you have a wedding or, you know, an event that you need, you know, a large space for, they have tons and tons of different venues that you could choose from, or different rooms or ballrooms that you could choose from here at the Bolingbrook Golf Club, okay? And that one's going to be located over here on the west side of Bolingbrook, okay? So you can see right here, Bolingbrook Golf Club. It's a really nice, you know, really nice building there. They have a bunch of different holes that you can go ahead and try out. It's gonna be really nice. Right now, right next to the Bolingbrook Golf Course, even better, right? You're not gonna have to travel far to, you know, shoot another 18 holes, right? It's gonna be the Naperbrook Golf Course, okay? So literally you can get in your car after you just finished those. The next day, come over here to the Naperbrook Golf Course and try out 18 new holes there. So that's going to be really nice to have over here. So those are going to be the two major ones that are going to be right there, either in Bolingbrook or right outside of Bolingbrook with the Naperbrook Golf Course. But then there is going to be one more in the heart of Bolingbrook on Boughton Road. Okay, so let's just point out here. Here it is right there, Boughton Ridge Golf Course. Okay, so there is another golf course right there on Boughton Road. So that's going to be really nice, right? You see a lot of trees, a lot of greenery. It's going to be another great option for you to choose if you are looking to, you know, get some diversity, you know, in your golfing ranges, okay? So really nice right there on Boughton Road, okay? So let's kind of start out here. I'm going to point out some more major things in Bolingbrook, but, you know, Bolingbrook's kind of large here. So I'm going to go ahead and start here on the east side, and then I'm going to work my way to the west side of Bolingbrook, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and zoom in here on the east side here, and let's kind of see what's over here. Okay, so all right, so over here on the east side of Bolingbrook, you're going to be right near the I-355 expressway. Now this is going to be a tollway, okay? The 355 expressway is going to be a tollway, and it's going to run north and south through the western suburbs of Chicago. Okay, so this is going to be the 355 expressway right here. I'm highlighting it now. And, you know, it's going to be really nice because if you're trying to get, you know, to the northern suburbs of Chicago, this is going to be the road you're going to get on. And even if you're trying to get to the southern suburbs, you know, even south of Chicago, then you're going to be on 355. But it is a tollway, so you do have to pay to ride on it. All right. But, you know, that's going to be that. All right, so that's going to be another road that you may find yourself on. But over here by the 355 on the east side of Bolingbrook, you're going to find a giant IKEA right here, a Costco wholesale right there. You're even going to find the Cypress Cove Family Aquatic Park. So, you know, right here, it is currently at the end of March, going into April right now. So literally in the next month or two, you're going to be able to go out here to the Cypress Cove Aquatic Park, and your kids are going to be able to get wet and cool off. And that's going to be really nice, especially when it gets hot and humid here in Chicago, because we know about the Chicago weather. I'm sure you already know about it, but there's going to be a Cypress Cove over here on the east side of Bolingbrook. So that's going to be really nice. You can see here, there's also a golf dome. So for those of you, you know, who still want to golf in the winter months or whatever, you go to the dome there and you kind of get your shots in there. So that's going to be nice. And then here's the promenade. So this is going to be where the shopping, your mall is going to be. It's going to be a really nice mall here. You can see it has 4.5 stars, over 5,600 reviews. So it's going to be a very, very nice mall here. They have all of your things like Macy's, all of your little shops, Sunglass Hut. They have all of that stuff there. Okay. So that's going to be a really nice option for you. Bass Pro Shop is also going to be over here as well. I know they have some more stuff here in the promenade, so let me zoom in so you guys can see here. All right, you can see Benny's, right? Longhorn, Bass Pro Shop, Bar Louie. So there's just a bunch of stuff here. Okay, yeah, there we go, right? Victoria's Secret, Pandora, Lens Crafter. So you can kind of see here a bunch of different things here, Bonchon in the promenade, all right? Here you go, BD's, Grill. So you kind of see here, right? And there's gonna be a bunch more different things. The closer and closer we zoom in here, even an axe throwing place right there. So, for some entertainment for you. Even a pizza and a burger bar right there. Fun inflatables. So if you need to get those inflatables for your kids' parties or whatever you need, right there, easy for you to get to, easy for you to return. All right, so that's what's going to be here at the promenade here on the east side of Bolingbrook. So really nice over there. But let's keep moving more towards the west here, and let's kind of ride along the Boughton Road here, so we kind of see what Boughton's offering. You kind of see here, there's a Portillo's right there along Boughton Road, really nice. There's also going to be a Honey Jam Cafe here as well. So if you wake up and you get hungry, or if it's, the weekend and you and your family's hungry when you guys get up, and Honey Jam Cafe is going to be right, outside your home, right there on Boughton. So you guys can go in there and get your nice, good bite to eat in the morning around breakfast time. That's going to be a huge plus, okay? But let's keep going here. You see they even have a jiu-jitsu class. So, hey, Boughton has a lot of great things to offer. So, if you're trying to get into jiu-jitsu, learning, some other different fighting styles, that's going to be a great option for you right there off of Boughton and what is it, 53, right? Boughton and 53, okay? So right there. But let's keep going over here. Okay, so if we go down 53 here, we're gonna run into Menards right there. So if you need anything for home improvement, anything like that, Menards is right there. You have your Fiesta Market. You even have Walmart. The Super Center is right here. The Anarino is a place for recreation and kids. So if your kids are into cheerleading or, football, they're gonna be at this Anarino Center. It's part of the Bolingbrook Park District. So that's where a lot of their games and things are gonna be held at. So those are just some options here that are on 53, okay? So just kind of show you guys what else is here. Right, they have the Tony's Fresh Market there, and some other things as well. This is going to be new, the tool and equipment spot there, and then there's a bunch of different hotels nearby. So if you have family or friends coming in to come see you, it's going to be really nice and really easy for them to find a hotel nearby. Okay, so that's what's going to be on 53. Now let's kind of go back up here to Boughton Road. There's also an ice skating rink as well. So if your kids are into hockey, you're going to find them at the Rocket Ice Skating Rink there. But let's kind of keep going along Boughton here. Now, as we kind of keep going and we get closer to the west side of Bolingbrook here, we're going to find that Pelican Harbor is going to be the aquatic park of Bolingbrook, right? So after Memorial Day happens in May, this aquatic park is going to be open for all of Bolingbrook residents. So what makes it even more attractive is if you do have a home address in Bolingbrook, to register for the aquatic center, you're going to get a discount on that as well because you do live in Bolingbrook. So that's going to be really nice. You can go here as much as you want during the summertime. It's going to be one of the best parks as well. People from different suburbs just come to Bolingbrook to visit this aquatic center as well. They're going to have a huge diving board, deep end pool that you can go in and swim in. There's even going to be a kids park as well. And then they have an indoor and an outdoor aquatic park. So if you don't want to be outside because it may be too hot for you or whatever, or if it's too cool for you, the wind is blowing too cool for you, you can go inside, take your kids inside. There's also, a bunch of slides inside as well, and a lap pool inside as well. So that's going to be really nice. To kind of give you an idea, here's the inside. And, they're going to have a bunch of different things like a lazy river. So if you just want to kind of kick back, right, and just, kind of chill while you're at the pool, let the kids go run around, you can go ahead and chill on the lazy river. It's going to only be about 4 feet. So you're not going to have to worry about it being too deep. So it's going to be really nice, here in Bolingbrook, right? You can see her. She's chilling right there on the lazy river, right? But as we go along Boughton here, there's going to be bunch of different things. They have, the park district in Bolingbrook is really big. So as we kind of go around, you'll see here that they have many different park districts, kind of centers around that you may find yourself in one day. But you can kind of see there that there's, Bolingbrook does a good job of, having those areas, those recreation areas for you to go to. Okay. So as you kind of see, look, there goes Liberty Park, right? Indian Boundary, right? So you kind of see here, just a couple right there, but there are more in Bolingbrook, all right? But as we keep going here, even a cricket field down here. So, they got stuff for everybody, all right? So that's really nice. But as we keep going over here, as we reach Boughton and Weber, that's going to be a hot spot for a lot of other location things like Hobby Lobby, Burlington, Target's going to be right there, Myers, Chick-fil-A. We even have the new Cosmix
right? So you may have seen this on the news or something or on social media, but Cosmic is the only location in all of, I believe in all of the states that this McDonald's spinoff is going to be located in Bolingbrook. So if you ever want to try it and you're moving to Bolingbrook, you're gonna have first dibs on it right there. Okay, so I know it was a little crazy when it first opened. People were waiting in line for like 3 hours for like those drinks and stuff. So I mean, if that's what you're into, you're gonna have the pick of the litter there. But really nice, right? You have Regal Bolingbrook. It's a movie theater in Bolingbrook, and just some more dining options here along the Weber Road. Okay, so you can kind of see here Olive Garden, the patio, and they even have a small airport as well over there. So if you have any sort of planes or anything, they have an airport right there for you. So really nice. Over here now, they do have some mini golf as well over by the airport. So if your kids are into mini golf, or if you're into mini golf, because you spent all day, on the big golf course, you just want to tone it down a little bit. I can understand, right? They have a mini golf course right there in Bolingbrook called Wilderness Falls. All right, so for the most part, this is what Bolingbrook is going to offer. All right, now they are going to have a lot of new construction homes that they are building on the west side of Bolingbrook. Okay, so over here where you see most of this green area, and over here on the west side, this is where a lot of the new construction homes are going to be being built in Bolingbrook. Okay, so if you're looking for, a new construction home, then you're going to be able to find it here on the west side of Bolingbrook. Okay, and it's going to be really nice too, because you're going to be near Plainfield and you're going to be right there near Naperville as well. And you're still going to be close enough to the 55 expressway to be able to get back and forth to wherever you need to go. Okay, so really nice there. But this is going to wrap up our map tour of Bolingbrook, Illinois. We're going to go ahead and jump over to the property search and the market report that I pulled up this morning, so we can see exactly what Bolingbrook has to offer us and what our money's worth in Bolingbrook. All right, so let's jump over. All right, so we're here at our market report here for Bolingbrook, Illinois, and I want to go ahead and show you guys kind of what the market is saying about Bolingbrook. Okay, so not even a month worth of inventory here in Bolingbrook, and the list of sold prices at 100%. So homes are going for what they are listing for here in Bolingbrook, and they're not staying on the market for long either, only around 2 weeks. Okay, so again, if you see something that you like, do not hesitate. Let us know. Even these new construction homes that they are building in the area, they are going fast even before they even get built. So you want to make sure you get your lot set up early, so you can go ahead and make sure that home is done and you already have it all taken care of. Okay, but if you do see something on the market that you like and you would like to purchase, it's not staying on the market for more than 2 weeks here is what it's saying. So really nice that homes are selling in Bolingbrook. Okay, but the median sold price is around $358,000, really close to $360,000, and that has gone down over the last month about 5%. Okay, so that is pretty good there. And then let's kind of take a look at kind of the property values here over the last couple years. We can see here that in the yellow is going to be Illinois, and in the blue is going to be Bolingbrook. You can see here over the last, since 2010 here, it's been really consistent with Illinois, and right after 2021, it had separated here, and Bolingbrook homes have been starting to be priced a lot higher over the last couple of years. Okay, so you kind of see getting away from the Illinois average there, but over the last 12 months, it has increased about 9.5%, and over the last month, it's only increased about 0.3%. Okay, so knowing that the home values are continuing to go up in value just should give you some peace of mind, knowing that if you do choose to purchase a home in Bolingbrook, then your home is going to increase in value when it is time for you to move on and move somewhere else or whatever it is that you got to do. Okay, so that's going to be really nice as well. Now let's kind of look at the livability here, right? The housing is going to say it's a 41. The affordability, right? We talked about it's really close to $360,000 and up. All right, but they're not going to have a bunch of $1 million homes in Bolingbrook, so that's going to be nice. But the affordability is, going to be around $360,000. Okay, so that's going to contribute to that 41 score there. The neighborhood is going to be well over average at 64, so really nice. We kind of put out a lot of different things that Bolingbrook has to offer here on this video today, so we can see why the neighborhood is going to be at a 64. Okay, and then the transportation is going to be at a 51, so really average there. They do have some safe and convenient options in Bolingbrook, but they are limited in terms of public transportation, such as taking the bus. The Pace bus does go back and forth to Chicago. It does stop in Bolingbrook as well. And I believe there is a train station, if not in Bolingbrook, it's going to be near Bolingbrook, either in Naperville or going to be in Romeoville. Okay, so that's going to be nice to have nearby. So that's your transportation. In terms of environment, clean water and air, we talked about the different park districts that Bolingbrook offers. So they do have a lot of different areas for you to go out and be recreational in. So that's going to contribute to the environment, and that's going to put you at a score of 46. The health is going to be a 49. We talked about the Chicago Medicine Hospital right there in the heart of Bolingbrook. So really easy to kind of get there from wherever you live in Bolingbrook. So that's going to give you a score of 49. Engagement is going to be 48. Civil and social involvement, so getting outside and talking to your neighbors, maybe seeing somebody at a store or at Cosmics or wherever you're at, you're gonna feel okay with knowing that you can be social in this area. Okay, and then opportunity is going to be 63. So again, we talked about the distribution centers in Bolingbrook, and there's going to be many other opportunities for you if you're looking for work or things like that. Then there are going to be different options, if not in Bolingbrook, right there in Naperville as well. So overall, we're going to get a score of a 52 out of 100. Anything over a 50 is considered average. So this is going to be an above average suburb to go ahead and live in. So that's going to be really, really nice if you are thinking about moving here to Bolingbrook. All right. And let's kind of look at some of the nearby neighborhoods. We talked about Romeoville, Woodridge, Naperville. Okay, Lamont. All right. So those are coming to the neighboring suburbs there. So that's going to be really nice, but let's keep moving. All right, if we're looking at the housing facts here, median home values are around $347,000, but their median sold value is around $360,000. Okay, so keep that in mind right there. And that's going to be an increase of over 7.4% over the last 12 months. Okay, so home values are going up. Now, these are including the townhomes and the condos. All right, if we just look at single family homes, that's where that number changes from $347,000 to $358,000, right? Close to that $360,000 range. All right, and we kind of see here that they are starting to list homes closer to $388,000. So that's why our sold prices are closer to $360,000, because they are listing homes worth more and more money. Okay, so over the last 12 months, that listing price has gone up 14%. Right, so that kind of explains it right there. All right, and the median home age is only around 33 years old. So a lot of these homes are built in the 90s. They're not going to be really old. So that's going to be a huge plus. And then most of the people there, 79% are going to be homeowners, while 21% are going to be renters. Okay, let's kind of look at some of the people facts here. The population size is, again, 74,000 people and residents are going to be living in Bolingbrook. We talked about that. And then over the last 10 to 15 years here, since 2010, the population size has gone down only about 0.2%. So, a lot of people who live in Bolingbrook, they stay in Bolingbrook, all right? So it's not much going to be changing in terms of the population size. It's going to be really nice. We don't want everybody leaving an area. And, if everybody's coming to an area, it makes it really hard to kind of find a spot for yourself as well. So Bolingbrook is going to be really steady. So that's going to be, a plus. All right. Now, the median age of the residents living there is only around 38. So you're going to see a lot of middle-aged people in this area. So that's going to be really nice. If you're someone around this age, then you know that you're going to have to see a lot of like-minded, at least a lot of people who are around the same age as you nearby as well. So a lot of families as well in this area too, with that median age. So that's going to be that. Now, good ratio as well, right? 49% male to female. So it's not going to be, leaning one way or the other. Okay. So let's keep going here. Let's look at the economy. All right, so let's kind of look at exactly how much the median household income is in Bolingbrook. All right, so the median household income is $102,000. So, if you and your wife, or if you're the wife, you and your husband are, looking to buy a home in Bolingbrook, this is where the median household income is here. So hopefully you guys are making somewhere near this $102,000 range combined. Okay, so that's going to be really nice, right? The average commute times. All right, so if we're looking at the average commute times for people who are living in Bolingbrook, majority of the people living in Bolingbrook, they say it's going to take them around 15 to 30 minutes to get around to wherever it is that they're trying to go. Okay, so that's going to be leading here with 30%. So again, it's not going to take you too long to get around. Maybe it take you 30 minutes to get to the airport. Maybe take you 35 minutes to get to 40 minutes to get to Chicago. So that's going to be our next highest one at 24.5%, 30 to 45 minutes getting around, if you're living in Bolingbrook. Again, 30 to 40 minutes to get to Chicago, 30 minutes to get to the airport. That's most likely where these numbers are coming from, okay? If you're trying to get around Bolingbrook, then it's most likely going to take you less than about 15 minutes, which is going to put us at our number 3 here. 21.3% of residents said it only takes them less than 15 minutes to get around to wherever they need to go. So really easy to get around here. If you have a car, you're going to be well ahead of the game here in Bolingbrook. So that's going to be really nice. Let's jump over to the property search here so we can see exactly what our money is going to get us here in Bolingbrook. All right, so here we are at our market report here. These are some of the homes that you're going to be able to get here in Bolingbrook. I just wanted to kind of go through maybe 2 of them here so you can see exactly what your money's worth here in Bolingbrook. So if we're looking at, close to the median range of home prices here, which was around 360, close to that $400,000 range here, let's kind of see what we can get. You can see too, there are a lot of these different new construction homes that are popping up in the area. And this is what they're listing for, $490,000. So that's going to be that. But let's kind of see what we can get here for $400,000, at least close to that $360,000 range here. All right, so for $365,000 here, you're going to get 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,600 square feet of home. And it's priced really well here. And it's going to run you about $139 per square foot as well. So let's kind of take a look at some of these pictures. What does it look like here? Again, with some of these homes in Bolingbrook, they're going to be some bi-level homes. So it's going to be like a couple stairs. Once you walk in, it's going to be like a couple stairs to your upstairs level. And then it's going to be like kind of like a couple stairs to your downstairs level. And some of these homes do have basements as well. And this home here has a huge driveway. Look at that, right? He's had a boat on his driveway, 2 boats on his driveway, a nice size truck here. So, a lot of space here, and a lot of yard space as well out front. So you kind of see they walk in upstairs. This must be a living room area. All right, here, there goes the kitchen. And again, with any of these, homes here, feel free to, make it your own here. Do whatever it is you got to do here to make this home feel as homey to you as you can. This has to be the bottom level here, if not the basement level. Like I was saying, these homes in Bolingbrook, some of them are bi-level homes as well. But you kind of see there's a fireplace in the back. Really large living areas. They even have a pool here, pool table there. So that's going to be nice. And it's going to come with a couple different bathrooms as well. Again, 3 bathrooms. And, this is what I mean by the stairs. There's a couple stairs downstairs, a couple stairs to the upstairs. So this is what I mean by a bi-level home, okay? And this is their backyard. I mean, my goodness, look how spacious the backyard is. More than enough space here. They have a fire pit here, so they can sit around there. And they even have a pool back there as well. So there goes the pool off to the left. So, I mean, really enough space for, a good sized family and, at a reasonable price. So that's going to be really nice. All right. It's going to be on a 7,000 square foot lot as well. So, you're going to have a lot of space. That's where that pool and the fire pit comes into place there on that lot. So let's kind of zoom out, see where it's at, right? We can see Boughton here, right there in the middle of Bolingbrook, right there near Pelican Harbor and 53. So again, Bolingbrook, really nice area right there. You're gonna be right there in the middle. So perfect. All right, but let's kind of go back here. Let's kind of see what we can get for the high price here in Bolingbrook as well. At least something close to maybe that $700,000 range. Here, let's look at this one. Right, this one has an open house here, but it's going to be $708,000, right? Actually priced, actually at a discount. It looks like here it's telling us that it could be priced somewhere close to that $900,000 range, but they're listing it for $708,000. So this could be a great deal for you, right? Think about that. This could be a deal that you could pick up now, right? Don't be afraid. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so we can help you secure this right now. But you're going to get 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,500 square feet of home. And it's going to run you around $283 per square foot as well. All right. So really nice here. And it does kind of give us a confidence score of a 1 star. So maybe that 700,000 price range is closer to what it should be listed at. All right. But let's kind of take a look at some of these, see what's inside here. Really nice here. All right. So this is going to be one of these new construction homes here that you're going to be getting in Bolingbrook as well. This is one of the models I know because I've walked through this type of a model as well. And we are going to be having videos of these models. So make sure you go check them out if you want to see what these homes really look like on the inside as I kind of go through them. That's going to be really nice right here. You got your breakfast bar, your island there, your white cabinet. So really spacious living room as well. These homes are also going to have sunrooms, so that's going to be a huge plus. I know that's something that weren't in a lot of the old style homes, but in these new homes, they're going to have like back patios that are going to be covered and full of windows. So if you want to sit out there and read a book or just enjoy the sun, that's going to be a really nice spot for you to do that, especially in these homes, these new construction homes. Okay. And they're also going to be having a study area. So if you have a computer or if your kids need to do some homework or if you work from home, you can definitely, set this space up, for you. Okay. But this is the sunroom, like I was saying, really nice. And they're going to also have some lofts in these new construction homes as well. So really nice area upstairs there that you guys can chill in and relax in. And this is going to be the bedroom here. Again, 3 beds, 3 baths area. So this is what you're going to get for $708,000 here in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Really nice. Now, where are these homes located? This is going to be a new construction home. So I think it's on the west side of Chicago there. As you can see right there, Neighborbrook Golf Course, right? Bolingbrook Golf Course, right? On the west side of Bolingbrook, like I was saying, is where those new construction homes are going to be popping up. All right. So that's going to be really nice. And that's going to wrap up our video for today. I want to thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. And, if you see something that you like, or if you saw something that you like, in Bolingbrook and you're thinking about making that move, do not hesitate. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so we can help you make a smooth move to Chicago and maybe even Bolingbrook. But hey, again, thank you. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.